After that stay in England, I visited the state of Israel, a friend of your country and mine. It's been a trip to 3 places far apart on the map. But for an American, you can't get much closer to the ideals and convictions of my own country than you can to these places. Our next day I saw the memorial at Westerplatte and the gate at the Gdansk shipyard. In both places, Polish citizens stood with courage and determination against daunting odds. And today, on the eve of the 68th anniversary of this city's uprising against the Nazis, I will pay tribute at the monument to that historic struggle. Over 200,000 Poles were killed in those weeks, and this city was nearly destroyed. But your enduring spirit, that survived. Free men and women everywhere, whether they've been here or not, already know this about Poland. In some desperate hours of the last century, your people were the witnesses to hope, led onward by strength of heart and faith in God, not only by force of arms, but by the power of truth in villages and parishes across the land. You shamed the oppressor and gave light to the darkness. Time and again, history has recorded the ascent of liberty, propelled by souls that yearn for freedom and justice. There was one who has a unique and special place in our hearts, Pope John Paul II. When he first appeared on the balcony above St. Peter's Square, a correspondent on the scene wrote to his editor with a first impression. "This is not just a pope from Poland," he said. "This is a pope from Galilee." In 1979, Pope John Paul II celebrated Mass with you at a square not far from here. He reminded the world that there would be no justice in Europe without an independent Poland. And he reminded the Polish people, long deprived of that independence, from where they drew their source of strength. While he was greeting a crowd along a fence, he met a little girl. He paused and asked her, "Where is Poland?" The little girl, caught off guard, couldn't answer him. She laughed nervously until the great Pope put his hand over her heart and said, "Poland is here." John Paul II understood that a nation is not a flag or a plot of land. It is a people, a community of values, and the highest value Poland honors to the world's great fortune is man's innate desire to be free. Unfortunately, there are parts of the world today where the desire to be free is met with brutal oppression. Just to the east of here, the people of Belarus suffer under the oppressive weight of dictatorship. The Arab world is undergoing an historic upheaval, one that holds promise, but also risk and uncertainty. Syria has killed thousands. Its brutal dictator responsible for the lives of thousands of his own people. In Latin America, Hugo Chavez leads a movement characterized by authoritarianism and repression. Nations in Africa are fighting now to resist the threat of radical violent jihadism. And in Russia, once promising advances toward a free and open society have faltered. In a turbulent world, Poland stands as an example and a defender of freedom. Only last month in Gdansk, a sculpture was unveiled of President Ronald Reagan and John Paul II. Your bravery inspired the Allies in the Second World War. You helped bring down the Iron Curtain, and your soldiers fought side by side with ours in Iraq and Afghanistan. We have fought together. We have died together. We share a common cause, tested by time, inseparable by foe. In times of trouble and in times of peace, we march together. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the great nation of Poland. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. see you back there. Make sure and vote, too.
Governor, I will. I'm going to volunteer and all that.
Whoops, no, this way.
Maybe.
Czemu ja siebie widzę?
Governor, if you were just a second, please. Oh, this week, yeah? Reverse. Yeah? I'm sorry.